Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Not Hell. That's right. Oh, yeah, baby. We got ourselves some potato plants, and they've got seeds. Oh yes, the crop multiplies. Now we could go ahead and eat these, or we quintuple down. That's right, I'm talking 9 potatoes in the ground. Okay, that's definitely going to be the way we have to do it, because they're our only source of oxygen at the moment. Maybe that's something else we got to work towards, is off-gassing some ores, am I right? Now, let's go ahead and pop this on. Give me one of those. How are we doing for water? Let's do our daily water check. Bad. 6 liters. Bad. Okay, close this up. Vacuum that lad through.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
I like it, I go la 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 la. I like it, I just wah 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 wah. Oh baby, say it and make it a daily brighter day. I like it, I go la 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 la.
And then we got to decide what the heck we're getting up to today. Because I have some fantastic news. I was able to, as we hoped, do a whole bunch of smelting overnight. That should really live on that side of the door. And for the most part, we did a pretty good job. We've got some steel we can make. We've got some ore we can process. It's all going to be good. I think I might even do a little bit more electrum, actually, quickly. Okay, good stuff. There we go. Then I want you... No, stop vacuuming it out. I want you to get very, very hot. Yes. Now, we need to process the rest of this. So we could do some solder. As you can see, I've got 753 iron to process, which is just... Oh, it's the dream. It's the dream. What's 82 times 3? 100... 246? Yeah, it's actually pretty close to this one. 246 iron would do it. So that's going to be... That's going to be a little bit. And then... this is definitely not going to be hot enough. Okay, vacuum it out. We'll run through some silver, but let's just off-gas all of that. Okay, anyway, while we wait for that to happen, we can take a look at all the other stuff we've got on the docket for today. So we've upgraded 2 of our printers, which is pretty sweet. We have upgraded some of our tools, not all of them. There's still a few more things I'd like to do. And so all in all, we actually haven't done all that much over here. I would like to get some more hydroponics trays made up. So let's start on that. I think I need what little iron I have left. I don't think there is any iron left, to be completely honest. Last time we did a sort of random assortment of things. We managed to get our night gas capture working, which is great. We managed to do a bunch of little bits and pieces of various projects, but overall, nothing particularly like groundbreaking or life-changing. But that's okay. We're getting towards it. We're getting towards it. That's going to be enough steel for a while, I hope. All right, so let's just vacuum that out. I need to get a bigger vent on there, man. I think I'm going to run the lead through next. Good, good, good. Yes, 99 grams of lead. 99 grams of lead on the wall. 99 grams of lead. And then give me the steel. And then let's make use of our stacker. So I'm going to set this thing up to like... let's do stacks of 50. I think that's... wait, what am I doing? We're the wrong way. Let's do stacks of 50. And we'll run our various stacks through. There we go. So put the steel through it. Give me a whole bunch of 50 stacks of steel. Perfect. Then I need the copper. And then I'm going to do 500 iron. And you can't stop me. Dope. And then that's going to be too cold to do the iron, so I'm going to vacuum it out. But we are going to run the 500 stack of iron through there. And I'm going to pay attention to which gases come off on this thing here now. A little bit of NOS, but I think that's mostly coming... I don't think that's coming from the iron itself, though, if I had to guess. If I turn you off for a moment... It looks like the NOS is a... that looks like it's an error. So mostly iron seems to produce... pollutant when it off-gasses. Yeah, it's polluting a bunch of pollutants and CO2. Okay, so that's a way we can get some pollutant pretty cold. Good to know. Okay, and just close that up. We're going to leave that in there, vacuum that out, and we'll smelt it during the day. Let's get outside and continue working on our atmospheric setup. Which is going to include putting up some more walls. That's right, I want to get some more space back from all this. Okay, we're just going to want a bunch more of those. But we can continue looking at this. And maybe we actually go out another line. Yeah, let's get some more room. I changed my mind immediately. Just immediately fall into the damn ground and almost die. Okay, you know what we can put this on? We can put this on over here. It would be kind of dope, though, that being said, to have some skylights. Oopsie. Ran out of jetpack, really. Well, good thing my pneumatic belt is basically a jetpack. Pneumatic belt? What is he talking about? Pneumatic miner. Would be nice to be able to see when the sun is about to come up, though. So let's put a window right here. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more walls. That is for sure. Okay, anyway, that's not why I came out here, is it? No. Why I came out here was because we need the H2O2 combustor to actually do something. So let's turn this thing on. And let's take a look at what gets mixed into this pipe. Nothing at present. You are connected to my oxygen line. Ah, but all my oxygen has been put into my tanks. Okay, that makes sense. So you're not going to do anything right now. That's okay. Let's turn you off for a moment. So then you are going to burn everything. And that's my output. So everything is just going to go out into a gaseous pipe. This is going to be full of all sorts of detritus we don't want. So we're going to do something like this. Okay, that's going to link those two up. Then we want to take the filtered connection, which is going to be my it's going to be my steam water, and we're going to definitely want that to have a couple of expansion chambers. It's not the right word. And then we're going to want to probably a manifold of condensation valves here. Maybe let's do like 3. And then we're going to want a purge valve to push liquid back in as well. Yeah, something like this. So that's going to go like that. And then we need a couple more T-junctions. And then this is going to have a purge valve that'll push. Because what's going to happen is a lot of the gas is going to come back into... It's going to go back into steam form. And I don't want that in here. So we would probably do something like with a purge valve where it goes back into the system here. Okay, cool. So what do I need? I need a bunch of insulated liquid pipes, like a ton of them, because those are going to have to run all the way around the back here to connect up with my hydroponic system. We're going to want a liquid storage tank. We're going to want valves, lots and lots of valves of various descriptions. We're going to want pipe utility kits, insulated. And we're going to want to go get some oxygen into our pipe. Okay, cool, let's go. You can start working on those insulated liquid pipes. Actually, you know what? Let's do the one-off stuff first. So give me an insulated liquid tank. That's definitely something we have to have. And why don't you start working on the hydraulic pipe render upgrade? Because that's going to speed this all up so much. So that's steel, electrum, constantin, solar. Where's my constantin? There it is. Go. Okay, cool. You have my water tank. We're going to put that over here. Okay, next up, you need to make me my... what else do we need? We need a bunch of valves. So let's have a look here. I want 3 condensation valves. And I think the pressure regulator has a purge valve. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So that's already made. And we actually have another one of these chilling in here. Let's go get it. Perfect. And I just need to get a bit of a shower in, so let's eat and drink. Ah, yes, then we want our hydroponics trays. Let's get that going ASAP. Where's my potatoes? Get those planted. Whoopsie, that's a big bad on my part. Definitely get those in the ground growing again. Okay, the sun is high up enough in the sky that we can now pump in this and drop out 500 grams of iron. Beautiful. Okay, give me the hydroponic trays. I want 6 of them. Okay, excellent. You've given me my 6 trays. Now you can go ahead and make insulated liquid pipes while I work in the other room. Alright, is this going to connect up there? No, it isn't, but I can just move this apparatus up one, because I want to get these close to my grow light. At least as close as is reasonable, right? So something like this. So let's just move all of this up, and then that can go there. Okay, great. It is thriving towards fruiting. Excellent. And then we're going to put all but one of these And honestly, I mean, I'll just put these ones in, but they're going to die if I put them in right now, because we need 2 liquid pipes, and I want a liquid pressure meter. Not that it's going to tell me a ton, because there is going to be other gases in that pipe, but it's just going to look nice. Okay, and there's our module. Fantastic. And this is going to just massively increase the speed that this thing works at. It is a force multiplier like you would not believe. Okay, lovely. It does slow down the amount of... It does sort of slow down your speed on putting things together, but hopefully you're at the point where you can kind of just leave that running. Okay, and then give me a liquid pipe meter that's mostly just for the vibes. And then go back to making insulated pipe while I'm working in there. Okay, excellent. Ah, look at that. We can actually see the liquid volume at a glance. Never mind, it's not useless. It's not useless at all. Lovely. That's actually really handy. I don't have anywhere to put this, so I'm just going to put it there. All right, great. Let's put those other 2 potatoes in the ground. Or, again, ground, strong word. Oh, and they're thriving. Yes, oxygen. We shall have it all. All right, yeah, you need to pump some more O2 into this space. I'm going to have to fill up these tanks first, but that's actually fine, because that's probably more important. Then again, we want some more pipe utility kits and some insulated liquid kits. And gas ones, too. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster. More oxygen. Lovely. Okay, we got 215 moles in there. Is moles a... Can someone explain this to me? I know I could just Google it, but it's nicer to have, human beings talk to you these days rather than whatever Bing is doing. Is moles a volumetric count? Like, I thought that was like the count of the number of atoms. Or like the weight of the atoms in a particular volume. Does moles scale with the pressure? I don't know. What is the relationship between moles and other elements of the STI? STM? What are the standard measurements abbreviation? It's probably not STI. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm pretty sure that's a sexually transmitted infection. Whoops. Oh, no, I didn't need rats. I didn't need insulated, liquid pipes. Oh, it can't hurt. What I needed was insulated gas. Okay, sun's almost down. We can head back out there soon. Okay, let's run the iron through the stacker as well, because I do need it in slightly more granular amounts at this point. You are going to make me 50 walls, basically. And then you are going to make... Do I need more insulated gas pipes? I don't think so. Not right now. So yeah, just give me some walls. And then you are also going to make me steel sheets. And iron sheets. And yeah, okay, you're just kind of busy right now. I think you're chilling. Alright, let's go drink some water. Let's go take off our suit for a second. And then we'll head out there. Okay, sun is setting. Let's get out there and get building. So, first point of call for tonight. Oh, vacuum that out. Didn't realize we'd been pumping gas into that the whole day. That almost blew up. Lovely. Let's patch our solar panels. Now, that being said, there is one thing I do want to check. So, health is at 46% on you. Wow, that storm did a number on you, huh? Let's pick this thing up and put it back down and see if this is still true. Yep. Okay, the chatter was completely correct. You don't actually need to repair him. Just pick him up, put him back down. Incredible. Okay, good to know. Let's get some glass in the roof here and continue on our expansion. Oh, nice. Okay, we literally just need 2 more iron sheets to finish that up, and then some steel. I will, of course, expand this later. I think for now, we're just going to close this in and get this vacuum so I can work on this during the daytime. In fact, you know what? That's probably more pressing. So let's go get that done. And then, because then it's just a short run around the back here to get out. And what we can do as well, if we can get a bit cheeky with it, we can do this. We can just build out some of these frames for now, just as floors. There we go. And that just gets us out here. Much better. Ah, whoops. I may have forgotten the steel printer rod. You can make me some iron sheets now. And we're gonna need some door kits too, actually. And then we're gonna need some vent. So I need a passive vent and an active vent. Okay, we're gonna set up a quick and dirty little airlock system. So that's gonna go right there. And then we're gonna have a pair of doors. Just those basic manual hatches like we've seen 1,000 times now. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna take that up to a vent. Do you know what? We've got the space. Let's just do 2 vents. Lovely. Doors open. And let's go ahead and get this welded up. Okay, awesome. This is now an enclosed space. So it's not going to get hotter, but we can pull a vacuum. Very good. And let's do exactly that. Okay, I need juice coming over from here. At some point, we are definitely going to blow this cable. I don't think we've hit that point yet, but it is going to happen. Okay, so set you inward, vacuum it out. There we go, we can pull a vacuum in this place. Alright, excellent. And then I will eventually seal in that tunnel leading out as well. And then we'll just move the airlock a block forward, basically. Hey, fantastic. Now we can set this up in relative peace. So, I need to set up 2 big old storage hubs for my steam that comes out. I don't want to blow up this pipe. And then since I'm here, I'd like to set up a bit of a storage, sort of like a buffer. On this bit too. So I'm a little bit worried that this thing's gonna blow up on me. And that's what this is for. Okay, that's for like our intermediary, whatever's coming out. That's the steam, rather. And then this is gonna filter out the water. And then we'll dump out all the other detritus probably over the edge there. I think I did leave a little piece of that waste pipe. Now that waste pipe goes down there. So we'll just stick it out the edge. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and we'll just stick you like, I don't know, underneath this for now. That'll work. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now you're able to, that'll vent out all the gases we don't want. Which is basically just going to be very, very, very hot CO2. I need to move this as well. Otherwise, we're just going to have liquefied pollutant pouring into this room, which doesn't really work for me, not going to lie. So this could instead just go like there. Oh, look at this. Now we can actually work outside during the daytime. Oh, it's incredible. Oh, this is a force multiplier. We're going to encase the entire base in something like this eventually, but for now, this is where we're starting with, okay? I need to pick up this. This was prematurely placed because I wasn't thinking clearly. All right, give me a... I'm definitely going to want that in my hand. Give me the valves. So we're going to want 3 condensation valves. And what these are going to do is they are going to take the steam that we pull out of that pipe and put into this pipe and allow it to condense into liquid vapor. Now, of course, the pressure in the pipe they move into is going to be quite low. So it's going to turn to vapor again in the output pipe, which isn't really ideal. That's not what we want. And so we're going to want to put down a series of purge valves, these things here. These will pull gases out of a liquid pipe and then push them back into the gas network. So I think we'll put down we've got 2, let's put down a pair. Okay, lovely. And then I just need to connect that up with the rest of the system. Now this doesn't have to be insulated, I suppose, right? Because we've got a vacuum in here, but I'm not going to risk it because I'm going to be constantly opening this door and stuff. I think I'm just going to build it insulated. Vulcan's got so many resources and it's so easy to get steel with all of our new drills and things. I'm just going to build, for the most part, unless it's like a waste pipe, it's going to be an insulated pipe, I think, as a new rule. And we're definitely going to want to get this area on its own power transformer. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, what do you put a purge valve up to? I don't even know. So I guess we want to purge at a certain pressure, but I don't know what that pressure will be. So let's have a look here at water. So water is a liquid at low pressures and low temperature. Okay, so it's got a pretty... So if we keep it at 5 megapascals, we can get it really hot and keep it liquid. But we want it to be... Can you just please use Celsius? I don't think in Kelvin. Okay, so we want our water to be like 25C, which is right around there. So we're going to want to purge liquid from that valve at around... We can maybe go for like a little bit warm. We can go like 26. 13.8 pascals. Okay. If I understand this correctly, and I probably don't, what this will do is it'll allow the liquid to vaporize itself and then try and maintain a pressure of 13.8 kilopascals in this pipe. Because that way the water will be liquid and it will be at the temperature 26C. So let's just put 14, right? So it'll be a little bit warmer. Am I using that correctly? You let me know. I have no idea. All right, so there's our run. Let's go ahead and try this. So we can now have a bit of oxygen in that pipe. Yes, we do. We've got volatiles in this pipe. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and mix them. Now we've got this sort of like uncombusted mix of random dreg. Now we can turn this thing on, and it's going to burn it and produce a little bit of water at 2000, almost 2000 degrees Celsius. Lovely. Okay, and we have uncombusted oxygen and uncombusted volatiles in that pipe. Okay, the stress is rising. We now want to filter out the H2O. Excellent. Which is going to be allowed into this pipe. There you go, the pressure's quite low, the temperature's quite high. And it'll just let that stabilize for a second while it sucks out all of the H2O. Okay, so that's still there as steam. All of the liquid has moved over to this side, and it's very, very hot. Okay, and now it looks like we're maintaining 14 kPa, but the temperature is 17. Yeah, okay, so it's all just steam. So none of it's liquefied. So we got to cool that down. All right, we got to cool that down. This ratio was all messed up, though. We got liquefied pollutant in there. Really? Ugh. Okay, well, just burn it. That's the way to deal with that. We're just going to burn it. We'll reduce the pressure in there. How much water did we make? 20 moles? That's not much. It's not much. It's not much at all. Crud. Ratio's about right, actually. We got 40% volatiles to 19% O2. That's about what we want. I guess we want a little bit more oxygen. So maybe O2 input goes up to 16%. Okay, pressure in here is pretty high. But that's okay. We are siphoning off all of the O2. Excellent. And this thing will pull a vacuum in this area because the input will suck up everything that it can. All right, we're almost out of fuel. I've turned off the gas mixer, so we're not going to use any more of our oxygen for this. There we go. We are indeed combusting them together, though. That's working. Slowly, but it is working. And that should also pull a vacuum on this pipe as this thing sucks in all the gas it can. All right, 1.2 megapascals of pressure there. That's not terrible. Hey, we've got some liquid in this pipe now. Okay, very cool. Well, no, very hot. But let's go ahead and run that over to the other side. I'm going to need to do some cooling on it, and I think we're going to have to set up our liquid pollutant cooling. But at least we are making water now. It's very hot water, but we are making it. And we can use the atmosphere in our greenhouse to cool it down too. Okay, I'm going to go up this wall and then around there. Please explain to me if I'm using these purge valves correctly. I just realized I have no idea. We've brought the temperature down by 200 degrees, so that's pretty good. Maybe the system works, but I just need a lot more of it. It's very possible. I'm also keeping, like, no liquid inside this pipe by doing this, because it's all steam. Maybe I gotta cool it down first, and then do this. Ah, that would make sense. Okay, yeah, we've used up all of our fuel, and all of our fuel. Okay, cool. So let's just turn that off. That was an excellent experiment, but we got a lot more to learn. Ah, oh, ball. Where does the water pipes connect? Over here. I could probably connect it up down this way, though. Alright, cool. So we'll stick a liquid valve on that and then be able to move it down. And then I think we'll let it in little bits at a time. But we can build our liquid tank out here. And then we got the data port on that side, which is cool, so we can read from it. We will eventually enclose all of this, like I said. Okay, dope. Okay, but we do have water production. We now make water, which is huge. I didn't think we were going to get to that point, but here we are. We've actually done it. I'm a little astonished. It's a bit too hot to drink. We've got water storage too, which is pretty dope. We just now need to figure out like how to, use it. And also, I just want to get that other one. Can you give me the auto lathe printer mod? Steel, electrum, solder. Okay, and that's going to upgrade all my printers too. Alright, comment section. Looks like it is indeed going to be your ball, your game. How are we going to do this? How do we cool the water down? Also, definitely one-way valve for liquid. Seems like a very good idea. Our potatoes are thriving. Lovely. Okay, there we go. And there's our pipe radiators. These are going to share temperature with this room with whatever's in this pipe, right? So right now, what is in this pipe? What is in that pipe? Very, 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 very hot gas is in that pipe. Am I willing to connect these two? Not really. Okay, but it looks like that valve is keeping the junk in this room out of there, which is good. That is what we want. As you can tell, my experience with the atmospherics update is rather limited. Okay, how much O2 we got in this room? Enough to breathe. So we can drop trow and all that. Lovely. We can have ourselves a sippy cup of water. And liquid volume is 5 liters. Okay. What's interesting is even if we just ran that water and we shared temperature with our night gas, that would shave off a huge amount of the temperature, right? Because the night gas is what, at like 130 C? And that would bring it down by like almost 2,000 degrees Celsius. Or pretty much 2,000 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we need a heat exchanger. Is what we really need. And more jetpack fuel. Okay, get me out there. Oh, there we go. Lovely. And there's our autolathe mod. Let's get this thing decked out. Okay, it just makes it so much faster. That's why I do it for the most part. We need some more jetpack fuel. I think my mining drill's also out of juice. There we go. And you know what? I'd even go so far as to say, I want that mining drill to be green. So that I remember it uses those gases. Perfect. Lest we forget. What color do I want the suit to be? Black? Nah. What do I need for the better suit while I'm in here? We get some, Hey, South Africa overalls? No way, dude. I don't have the DLC to print this item. You monsters.
Why isn't it possible?
We can get the sensor lenses. We need Inconel. That's a pretty nice one. We get the space pack. That's a huge jetpack upgrade. Iron and copper. It's much faster, I believe. I don't think that it's any bigger. No, it's not. It's just faster. Max speed is 6 meters per second instead of 3. Okay, bye-bye jetpack. We hardly knew you. Anything else we can get you? Oh yeah, give me the backpack. Hardsuit backpack. Oh, really? You gotta make me wait until I get Stellite and Astroloy? I just want to store my paints in there, man. It's super useful for that. Okay, well, you know what we can do? We can get some more lights in this place. It's been long overdue. Iron and copper. Hey, look at that. There we go. We've got ourselves plenty of light. Finally, it's a YouTube video we can all get behind. Okay, lovely. I think that's probably it for today. Let's go take a look at our potatoes. Just make sure they are doing their thing. And they are thriving towards fruiting. Oh, that one's seeding already. Incredible. Okay, the final little pieces of today's puzzle, while I figure out how we're going to tackle this cooling down the water problem, is going to be setting up a microwave and a table so that we can enjoy the fruits of our delicious labor. Okay, microwave, iron, gold, and copper. Ah, whoops, I needed a table, not a... my bad, not a piece of furniture. What could we make? We can make a plinth or a control chair. Well, that's pretty dope, don't get me wrong. That is pretty sweet, but I think instead we'll just put the plinth over there. make the plinth white for display purposes. And upon the plinth, we shall place Logic. No, the true founder of this series, the Flare. Where are we going to put the kitchen? Not exactly running out of room here. Let's put that over there. Give that a little wrenchy poo. Orange table, huh? No accounting for taste these days. Okay, lovely. Desk gets turned on. Yes, that is indeed a real sentence I just said with my mouth. And we're going to take 2 potatoes. We're going to lose out on some seating, but we'll put 1 away. We shall open the microwave. We shall place the potato. We shall close the microwave. We shall hit the button. And oh my goodness. It happened. Oh, yes. Yes. Industry. Okay, give me that. And this is, are you ready for this one, boys and girls? We're going to hit right click. We're going to consume baked potato. Oh, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. Suddenly, death is indeed at the doorstep. Okay, 3 hours before that rots. You know what? That's fine. I wonder how much oxygen we're actually producing in here now. Like, do those potatoes produce enough for me just to stand in here and breathe? So, it consumes 8.64 moles of carbon dioxide per hour. Okay. Produces 8.64 moles of oxygen per hour. How much does the player consume? Is it like a human scale? Also, we just went from 38.8 to 38.7 in here, so I think I am breathing more than it can actually produce. Which makes sense, I suppose. And how are we doing? Ooh, look at that. Interesting. We are actually starting to dip into the power. Okay, good to know. Alright, well, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with me today. I've had a lot of fun, and, actually, I'm just thinking now, we need to slurp up a little bit more water. And then I think next time, I'm going to take your feedback. We're going to do a live stream in between where I learn how to do IC10 coding. And then next time, we are going to work on trading, I think. Or the water cooling. I'll see which one the community thinks is more pressing. We've come a pretty long way, but we're sort of hitting the wall of my knowledge now. So it's up to you guys. Let me know what you want to see in the next episode. And I'm looking forward to recording it. I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers! You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations and thank you. That puts you in the top 3% of viewers. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you're going to like, and here is a list of all the patron and channel member names. If you don't see yours on there, you can find a link down in the description where you can sign up and support this content directly. If your name is on there, well, you probably already know that, huh? So, what are you still doing here?